Jesus fucking Christ.
767.
Anyway, it's Tuesday. Boom. Ah. Oh, that was I was flabbergasted. I'm not even gonna lie. What the fuck? Again with the boobies. Hello, boobies. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, how's it going? Boobies. Me when boobies. Hang on, I gotta scoot. Hang on, I gotta. Anyway. Hello! Welcome, welcome! I hope everyone's having a good night so far. How's it going? No, I don't. Not at all. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not at all. Also, hi, Starlight over on YouTube. Hello, hello. It's good to see ya. Which, by the way, in case you guys did not know, I have a YouTube and we just hit 450 subscribers. Ah! Oh my god, it's really exciting. I'm super hyped. I'm very excited. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love doing YouTube stuff. I love making all the thumbnails and editing clips and then being too scared to upload them. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. One day I will face my fears. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. Congrats to Bread on being first and Rion being second. Hello, hello. You're doing good. The length of a train you're designing. Holy fuck. What kind of train? Wait, okay. There are different kinds of trains. Is it like a people train? Is it like... Is it like a stuff train? Or is it like a people train? Soon it'll be 500, then 1K, then 100K, then 1,000,000. No, that's for sure how numbers work. Yeah. If you say 6, 7 enough times, it will have been 1,000,000 times. And that's how that works. 2.754 kilometers is 1.712 miles. I thought a kilometer was like 1.3 miles or the other way around. Yeah. Kilometers are shorter than miles. Wait, am I dumb? Wait. Are kilometers shorter than miles? Am I looking that up? No, but I'm just going to 1.609. Yeah, a mile is shorter. Is that what I said before? I don't remember. But anyway, no, that's totally what I said before. That's what I said. Chat, roll the clip. Ow! Hi, Willow. Hi, Willow. Doo-doo head. What the fuck? What did I do? What the fuck? I'm being schmacked. I'm being schmacked. This is so rude. Knock it off. I'm gonna make it more expensive. Don't test me. Don't test me. Just opening something up. Just opening something up really quick. Just open it, don't mind me. Okay. There's that. Okay, cool. Hi, Willow. An armored train. Interesting. Whoa. I made it 2,500 and you're still doing it? What the fuck? Stop! Ow! Rude. Don't test me. I'll add another 0. I still got points. I will add another 0. Also, hi, Son. Hi, Rizal. Hi, Cat. Hello. Today, we're gonna be doing... I just have, like, miscellaneous stuff I need to work on. So I figured it would just be, like, a cozy chill hanging out time. Also, hi, Sin, over on YouTube. Hello. Make it 25K. Just because you asked me to, I will do that. I'm gonna do it. It would be really funny. But wait. This is actually a ploy for me to prevent people from saving up to end stream. I'm actually making all the stuff more expensive to prevent people from saving up the 150,000 for the kill the stream redeem. That's actually my evil master plan plot ploy. That's it. Yep. Yeah. When demand and supply and all of that, yes. But yeah, I just have like random stuff I want to work on. One of the things that I wanted to do was, you guys know the arm that I use for my art streams, the like hand and stuff. That you actually are able to retexture that. So I'm gonna be retexturing it to fit my jacket. So that was one of the things I wanted to work on. So we're gonna be doing that. But yeah, that's probably gonna be like a short thing. It's not, ow! It's not gonna be that crazy, but yeah. Also, don't ask why fish is over here. I totally have it there for a totally normal reason. It moved over to the side over there. That's where it lives now. Beep bop bop boop. Death, why? What did I do? Seriously, what did I do? Fish and I saw fish nets. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Stop! Stop! I'm trying to, but yeah, I am called. Aren't I half deaf? It's complicated. It's a complicated answer, because remember, I'm like sort of dead, but not. You know, I only wish a little bit of death, just for the part of me that isn't dead. Because that's definitely how that works. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. That's so crazy. On a completely unrelated note, I do have something silly Billy that I've been working on the last little bit. The last whittle biddles. Yeah. I'm just a silly goose. I don't know. What can I say? But yeah, I do have something that I will be showing off, but that won't be until next week. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be torturing you guys with teasers and stuff until then. Yeah.
For no reason at all. Maybe make fish larger.
No. I'm making it just visible enough. But what I can do is where are you? Where are you? And oh, I'm so sorry. Where are you? No, seriously. What the heck? There you are. I'm gonna scoot it down. This is very risky. Very risky. Let's scoot it. So right there. Purple! Oh my god! I don't know why it's purple, that's so crazy! Oh my goodness! Aw, man. Cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. Is that from the song? I'm so uncultured, I'm so sorry. Also, Willow said I was being evil, so I decided to not be evil and to just make it more difficult for you guys to see because I'm so nice, and everybody thank Willow for that. Hi, Frankinator. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're having a good night so far. I'll be so for real. I googled the lyrics. That's you're so real for that. You're so real for that. It's hard because I don't know what the hands look like. So I'm trying to base it off of stuff. I don't know. They have little bone-colored stripes? Yeah, they normally do. Look. Can you see it from here? Hang on. You can, yeah. I got my little stripes. And the hands, the bones also move independently of the jacket. Isn't that neat? It's really cool. It's the little details that I never really get to show off. Which, like, makes sense, but also, what the heck? You know? Aren't you doing the colors inverted? What? I don't know what you mean. What?
Anyways, nap time for me. And I shall work on the asterisk important things asterisk later struggles. See ya.
On the important things? Are you working on your, you're working on the important things? Is the important thing napping? Is the important thing napping? Cause that is typically, cause you just said nap time. Okay, I'm confused now. Anyway. I don't have the best time drawing boards. God damn it. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try again. Bone hands cupping her chest. I have that for my, Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong fucking thing. Aw, man. What's it called? On my like sleepwear design, I have that. Not on any other design. I'm back in the fucking building again. I'm back in the fucking building again. I'm essentially starting over, but it's okay. I barely did. I didn't do much. I barely did anything. You know, I have been getting a lot of, what's it called? A lot of Hunger Games videos on my For You page on TikTok. I keep instinctually saving and I don't need to do that. Okay. I keep getting them on my TikTok and I'm so excited for the movie. It's gonna be so great. I'm also very afraid. I feel like I know more than I should, you know? Also, hi, Jake. Hello. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I just happened to have my water bottle. I totally forgot it was here. I'm not even gonna lie. Wasted approximately 5 minutes of chat's time because she made an oopsie daisy that chat then rioted. I would not blame you. It was an insane error on my part. I'm so sorry. I feel like the stripe would be bigger as you go up because it's like, you know, not folded in, I guess that's my thought process. Dude. But yeah, I will be making an announcement about what this is later this week. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Sometime this week. Because Sunday I am doing another teaser of it. And it's going to be very blatantly obvious what it is. And then I will reveal all of it next week. Also, hi, American Bald Eagle. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good night so far. It's a surprise. Yes, it is. I've been working on it for a very long time. I'm wondering if I should maybe like angle the stripe. I don't know. I wish I could do it on another layer, but it's really hard to. Oh no. Beep, wop, boop. I feel like I'm overthinking it like immensely, but it's okay. I also want to figure out a way to change the color of the shading. I don't remember if I said that. I thought it, but I don't remember if I said it. This will make it a little bit easier. I'm thinking I draw the skeleton like on its own, and then I can like morph it. This has not been my strong suit like ever. But it's okay. Yeah. There's a wrist bone. Yeah. Wrist bone. Does anyone know what that's called? What the wrist bone is called? The wrist bone's connected to the other one. And then there were some more. Yeah. I don't know where this is like supposed to end, but I'm gonna assume that like this is the end of it, and that's like the forearm. Hi, microscopic fox. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Also, hi, channel over on YouTube. I'm not sure what you mean. I have a lot of things to say about a lot of things, but unsure. Should be in the middle of the femur. It's not a femur. What do you mean? It's the fucking radius and ulna. Wait, no. Yeah, fuck, I'm right. Radius and ulna. Yeah, I know bones. Art's looking really good. Thank you. It's just a retexture. It's nothing special, but oh, you were thinking about femur? Unfortunately, we're not drawing any femurs, but it's okay. Congrats on the 7th stream streak. Congratulations. I don't think this needs to be nearly as thin as it is. It definitely doesn't. I was just trying to like figure out the shape. Yeah, what are we doodling? We are retexturing my my arm asset that I have for something special coming up. that will remain undisclosed until next week. But I will be teasing it and being a dick about it until then. And this is my way of doing that, i.e., or e.g., that's why Fish is over here today. Hi, Felgarth! Okay, someone make a Doodle jacket IRL and let me purchase it. I actually have an IRL Darla Doodle jacket. Con made it, and it jingles. It has like these little, it has like drawstrings, and it's tied, and there are like little bells tied at the end, and it jingles. But the only problem is I can't wear it on stream because of that, because every time I would move, it would jingle. Handcam stream? I have stuff on my throne for a handcam stream. Because I need like a camera and like gloves and stuff like that. But I do have, guys, you're not gonna believe it. I have a pigeon Lego set. I have a pigeon Lego set that I would build. That would be my first handcam stream. Would be me building that Lego set. If I'm able to get those funded, the like tripod and the camera and the gloves. The gloves are really cool too. They're like these fingerless gloves that have skeleton arms on them. They're super cool. So I'd still, because I specifically wanted to do I wanted to make sure I got something fingerless so that if I were doing anything particularly dexterous, like drawing or whatever, that's kind of hard to do with gloves. So, yeah, but that's how you get to, so back in the day, jingle, 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 before the back rooms, jingle, 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 I said your favorite word. Webcams is expensive. I found a real, I got the one, I put the one on my list that Yomi uses. Because I was like, man, her quality is great. I should see what she has. And I think it's actually gone on sale a few times. Back in the day. Jingle, jingle, jingle. That's really funny.
Storm passed over me an hour or so ago. Beautiful thing. The storm has passed far enough to be able to see the cloud clearly. Let me tell you, gorgeous thunderhead, massive thing. Probably one of the biggest I've ever seen. Makes sense, since it was probably a supercell. Cumulonimbus clouds are gorge. EOUS.
That's very cool. I'm glad you were able to see that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the lurky lurk. Have a good doing whatever you're doing time. I don't know what you're working on, but I hope it's great. I feel like... So this is just supposed to be the upper arm. I feel as if this whole thing would get like shifted down. And then this is supposed to kind of like go out more. I don't think it should end down there. For a Grim Reaper VTuber, I have a terrible time drawing skeletons, ironically. I can draw cute skulls, though. I draw real cute skulls. Everything else is what I'm working on. I also have gotten good at drawing. I can draw a spine. I can draw a rib cage. I can draw the shoulder bone. The shoulder. That shoulder one. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Back in the day. Jingle, jingle, jingle. I'm gonna look up a skeleton hand as a reference. Hang on. Because the way that I do it is a little different. Because what I do is I just combine all the different things, because it's supposed to be something more like this. And then these are like a collection of bones down here, which actually might be a lot better for me to do. That's crazy. Let me try that. So then these sort of go like this. I suppose. I'm just gonna make this small. I wanna get better at drawing other parts. I make them all like cute and stuff. So that's what makes it hard. I'm not sure this is what I'm gonna want to end up doing, but...
So, back in the day, jingle, jingle, jingle. Back in the day, before the backrooms were a thing, okay, jingle, jingle, pay attention.
Pay attention, I said your favorite word. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. You see, the bones aren't... They don't really have that end to them, but they sort of do also. It's like a butt. It's not like a heart, it's like a butt. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then it has like a little thing at the end. A female skeleton diagram of a scholastic animation! Oh my god, the way she swayed her hips enthralled me. I need to do a hear me out cake one of these days. That would be really fucking funny. Cartoon skeleton hand. And then it's shit like this. And it's supposed to go like inward too. And then this is sort of like... The way that I do this shit is definitely a stylistic choice. So we're taking a lot of artistic liberty here. Oh my god. There we go. No. Thank you for the skibski. Oh, the finale of Digital Circus. I mean, you could just like not go on TikTok or social media, which I mean would be difficult. Honestly, I'm kind of just sucking it up. If I get spoiled, I get spoiled. It would really suck, but I mean, it's a small price to pay for like an indie company getting their movie into a big time theater, like a bunch of big time theaters. I think that's awesome. I think that's super cool. But like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna suck it up. But that's me, because I don't feel like going to a theater. Just gotta stay in a box for 2 weeks. Yeah, stay in the box now. Stay in the box now! Get out of my skin! recommends you videos that of people make the moment the premiere. Okay, it took me a second to interpret that. Yeah, no, that it pisses me off so much. Same thing with the Mario movie. I literally the day it released, I started seeing spoilers, and they weren't even like indicated that well, like at all. It's really frustrating. Like if you don't have the self-control to not post spoilers, fine, but at least do a better job at indicating them. You know, maybe that's a hot take. It just annoys me so much. I remember when Endgame first came out, and there was the whole thing of like, don't spoil the Endgame, and I thought that was great. I was like, you know what? Yeah, the fandom's coming together. Everyone's like all on the same page in terms of not like spoiling anything. That's awesome. That's really cool. And then now it's just not that. People need to, yeah, it's etiquette at this point. You know what I mean? Beep bop boop bop boop bop beep. I'm trying to make this, I want them to be like a little bit differently shaped, but not like an insane amount. I might have to just trust the process on this one. I'm not seeing the vision, but maybe I just need to trust the process. Okay. Okay. Twitter and TikTok. Yeah, the second you see something and you watch it for more than like 2 seconds, it immediately, you get everything. You get everything on that subject. I'm trying to like... It's crazy. Because I have a friend who's just now getting into Magnus Archives, and I told them to send me stuff that they get on their For You page so that I can rub it in their face later of like, oh, this is what this means, this is what that means. Every other video. It's crazy! It's crazy! Just finished Charlotte the anime and it was so good. I'm glad no one knows about it so it couldn't be spoiled. I mean, that's really great. That's great that it's so niche that you didn't have to worry about that. That's super cool. This hand is so teeny weeny. Okay, we're getting there. Could you zoom out for a moment so I could see it all? I mean, there's not much to see. I like, when I'm done, I will. I'm still working. But this is just literally it. It's just an arm. But I appreciate your interest in it. It means a lot. Snowpiercer clips. Is that movie you were talking about before? Okay, I'm wondering if this is the right shape. I hate how I had to make it bigger because it messed with like the finish on the edges, but and then now I just kind of have to like redraw some stuff. I think I wanted to give these sort of like a the kind of little shape that we were talking about. Yeah. Thank you so much for the prime. Hi, Star Rose. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Ian. How you doing? I've been having a good night so far. Wait, I want to use this eraser. This is gonna give me the edge I want. Even though I'm gonna be morphing this into the shape I want it to be later, but Because this is like the side of the hand, so it's gonna be more like... It's kind of hard to explain, but isn't as bad as movie studios themselves spoiling things from their own movies? Yeah. Yeah. That. Grim Reaper skeleton can't draw. Grim Reaper streamer can't draw skeleton. I know. I'm an embarrassment. I bring shame to all Grim Reaper VTubers everywhere. I apologize profusely. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Da da da. Because I think like the halfway point is like around here. Overrise as fuck. Something truck. On the auto lock. I think it's something like that. Life hack. Boop. So then this stuff is gonna be more like over here. Oh, this one VTuber used pictures of real life people to fleshify. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yes. Oh my god. It scared the crap out of me. I thought it was amazing. I was impressed and horrified all at once. It was amazing. And also get it out of my face right now, which was the intended effect. I'm trying to figure out, I'm deciding how much of this, how much I want it to be like realistic and how much I want it to be like cartoony. It's a difficult line to toe. It's a really difficult line to toe. Because as someone who is like very cartoony and stuff, I want it to be really simple, but I also want it to be like sophisticated and stuff. I was hunting wither skeleton skulls while watching her work on that model. It's so cool that you got to see it be made. That's amazing. Chat, let me be real with you for a second. Aw, fuck. Okay, so I'm making the base of it right now. And then when I'm done, here's my plan. When I'm done, I'm going to, like... what's it called? Kind of morph it to fit the, like the folds and stuff. Do I have a funny bone? Apparently the funny bone isn't real and my life is ruined. I was told that the funny bone is not real, and I hate that, and it made me really sad, actually. Is the wrist bone even real? I drew this wrist bone, and I'm starting to think it's not even real. I think I just made that shit up. That's really fucking funny. I just made that shit up. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as a wrist bone. I just made it up. There's like... Not in the way that I drew it, but there's no such thing. Yeah, it's the nerve running along the bone, but that pisses me off, because it's like... Well, yeah, but... What do you have to hit in order to activate that nerve ending? I'll give you one guess. Is it the bone?
I could be your funny bone.
The bone.
I'm so bonkers. ... Why is no one laughing?
Bonkers? Because that's not how you pronounce it. Because that's not how you pronounce it. Hi, Dango. Hello, hello. Welcome, Ian. Hope you're having a good night so far. The funny nerve. Yeah, funny nerve just doesn't roll off the tongue as well. You know? But what can you do? Yeah, exactly. It sounds dumb. I guess you go over here. We're learning how to draw bones today, chat. That's what we're doing. Slay the Spire 2 stream. Thinks twice. I don't even think once. I don't know. I haven't even played Slay the Spire 1. What do you mean Slay the Spire 2? What if I just look up skeleton arm instead of skeleton hand? Aww. Okay. Okay. So here's what I got. It's like this, sort of. And then there's a little something or other. But that looks so big. Professional boner. Can I get a /ban on Rhea the Warmaid? I don't think this needs to be that outward either. I'm also seeing that one side is like bigger than the other. I feel like I'm scared. I want to get this right because I feel like I'm setting a precedent for when I have to draw this again for no particular reason. Not all the boob comments. One singular terrible boner joke was the end of me. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes, I think. I can tolerate boob jokes, but I draw the line at being called a boner. See, that just looks funky. It looks funky. Can't put my finger on it. My fleshful finger on it. Maybe it's too outward still? Bones are cool, boners are lame. Oh my god. Oh my god, hang on 1 second. Okay. You can. No, I'm gonna stop talking about boobs and boners. No. Okay. So maybe here's the problem. That I'm treating it as one bone when I should be treating it as two bones. Because they're two bones that are next to each other. Right? May I suggest getting an X-ray machine and looking at your own arm? That is the best idea anyone has come up with all day. You get the VIB, very important bone. You get the VIB for today. Congratulations. Round of applause for Microscopic Fox. Clap, 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 clap. Woo! I actually want to get an X-ray. I've never broken a bone. I hated milk as a kid, so naturally I never broke a bone. But no, to side tangent a little bit, I hated the taste of straight up milk. I don't get it. I don't get people who just drink straight up milk. I understand it a little bit more now, but also it's still insane. It's still absolutely bonkers, and I don't understand why someone would, like, inflict that upon themselves. But you would think that I would have like, would have broken a bone at some point or something. But no, I ate a bunch of ice cream. I ate a bunch of ice cream and I was fine. Because that's all you need. That's all you need. It's a bunch of ice cream. Also, my mic was a lot further away than usual and no one said anything. How rude. I hope the quality wasn't as bad or wasn't worse than usual or anything like that. I looked it up, it's only $200,000. What? You couldn't tell a difference? Okay, that's good to know. Okay. But yeah, this is what I'm observing the bone to be like. It's one big bone and then it's one smaller bone. Maybe a little more like that. And then maybe it's a little more like that. Yeah, because I kept thinking it, like, jutted outward like a circle, like an oval. But it doesn't, and it just makes it look... it makes the arm look wider for some reason. But that makes it look a little wonky on the jacket, but that's okay. The fingers are throwing me off. Yeah, I need to work on them. I'm for sure gonna work on them. Also, I've noticed that they don't stay... They kind of stay a consistent width, but sometimes they don't. And they get kind of skinny in the middle. And the ends are always really inconsistent. Sometimes they look like a nub, and sometimes they look like a butt. And sometimes they look like that classic heart that we all know. And then for the fingers, they are like shorter on the top and then bigger on the bottom. Yeah. Butt fingers. I'm gonna kind of try and angle this one so that it's sort of going more inward instead of jutting outward like that. Or no, fuck. That does not need to be all the way up there. I do think there also needs to be, they need to be like connected. Not connected, but a little bit closer at least. Maybe something like this. But these need to be like a little bit at the top so that they can connect to the other bone or other phalange. I think that looks a little better. That one kind of looks weird. Okay. Hi, Mr. Mr. Gaming Guest over on YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out how to draw a skeleton hand, and it is proving to be pretty difficult. I've looked at dozens of references. Another thing that I made them 3 phalanges or 2 phalanges instead of 3 to keep it simple, but I don't know if that's the best move. Well, this like goes outward too, and then it does all that. What you drawing? You see this sleeve that's right here? I'm making it so that it's mine. So that it's my arm. Or, yeah, my arm. How high up? Yeah, because we want this to end around here, I think. I believe. I think 3 would be better. I'm gonna try that. Because the problem with this. So this part here is all of this. Because I didn't want to divide that into a bunch of stuff. I want to keep it a little like that much simpler. But this is included in that, but it's also not. See how this is like all one thing instead of being a bunch of smaller things. So this is like 4 phalanges. I'm not doing that shit. Also because it's what's it called? Also because it's covered by this. So it would be cut off regardless. You know? So my thought is to make the skeleton hand kind of overlap with the hand to where that's kind of where it's accurate. Or as accurate as I can get it, because pretty much the whole hand is up here. So that would be kind of hard. I would have to move this like all the way up here, which would not be horrible, because the wrist would be around here. I would have to move it like all the way up here. I'm not gonna do that, but I can move it to around here. Make the whole thing bigger. And have it be like right here. So it at least looks a little more proportional. But yeah. But we'll figure that out later. We're gonna take a little bit of a break here in a second. We like to have our ads roll at the top of every hour, and then during that time, we like to go on our little BRB screen where we do something to take care of ourselves. We can eat, drink a drink, pet a pet, all that fun stuff. That one's my favorite. But yeah, we also have the fishing if you'd like to do that with the channel points. And yeah, be sure to do something to take care of yourselves. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. welcome back. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys do something to take care of yourselves. Welcome, welcome. I kept trying to do research on like what the bone, but they're all varying levels of complexity and are all obviously very stylistic. So we're just gonna kind of have to raw dog it and see how good we can get this to look, I guess. Because ultimately, like, it is gonna be stylistic, so I wasn't thinking it would be perfect by any means, but... Also, hi, Piranha! Hello, hello! Day 5 in Fast Food Manager. Oh my god. Why is everyone ordering doubles? I don't know what to tell you. Just make the doubles more expensive, and then make other stuff cheaper. Supply and demand, baby! If you're trying to make a bone hand line up, then you would have to draw the hand at an angle, because that is true. That, I was gonna do that as well. I was gonna, like, morph it a little bit. I was gonna kind of, like, bend it and stuff. And just see what I can do. Because it would be like, I think it would be like over here. Hang on, I'm gonna like erase everything that's over here so it doesn't skew it. Okay, see, because now it's over here when the box was like down there before. Maybe skew. You want to skew this up a little bit, and then also. Like that. You could do that, and then we would have to move. Arm's gonna be moved down here like this. I don't know if that made it worse or not. Maybe it's because it's like a subtle... It's like a subtler thing. It's looking better? Yeah, I think we're cooking. I think the fingers are the next step. If I can... I want to make them like pinch off at the ends. That might have to be like an individual rotation thing. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'm gonna have to do both. Fuck. Okay, wait. Never mind. Beep. Wait, let's make both of them go inward. Yeah. That's better. That's getting closer. That's getting closer. Yeah, the angling definitely made it. Yeah, because my initial goal was to make it, like, straight ahead first, so then I could morph it into what I wanted it to be, so that I could make sure everything looked good, like, anatomically first. That was my initial plan, which I did do. I can just add something stupid here. Welcome back, Felgarth. I feel like that adds a little bit of detail. I don't know. To make it look like bent. Because the hard part is making it look bent. Because it's not super bent. It's like... Oh, you know what? It's gonna look like this. Guys, it's gonna look like this. When I do it. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Because I was looking at it wrong the whole time! Dude, that's insane. I feel enlightened. What the fuck? Okay, so I like that. Bring in the thumb a little bit. Like that. Nothing warping can't fix. Exactly. No, for real. I do want to skew this guy a little bit. Actually, no, I should erase it. The shit I do. Okay. Nope. Okay. Add a little bit of an implication of another phalange just so that this doesn't look too short. I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna try something, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What I do want to do as well, I'd like to change. I'm gonna make this a color one. I want to change the color of the shading so it doesn't look as dull. Probably won't be that. See, look at the difference. Guys! Oh my god! Oh, that's so great. Oh, that's so great. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fix this part so that it's closer to the pink. Oh, that's so fire. Okay, I like this a lot. Yeah, and then this, I'm gonna kind of like play with it a little bit so that it looks like manipulated by the shading. Not the shading. Like the folds and stuff. But I'm not quite sure how to do that, in all honesty. That's what I wanted to do, but that might not work, and that's okay. I wanna try doing like a bounce light sort of thing almost. I don't know what it's called. Like a reflection light. I've seen that done a lot. I think it's really cool. So I'm trying it out. And then now I get to add my own... Ooh. Did not mean to do the multiple layers. My own highlighting that I would do. Making the arm bone to come closer at the bottom, like when they meet at the wrist. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. Push that a little more inward. Because it is kind of vague where precisely they meet. Like where this ends. Like, is this just the forearm? Good thing this part won't be shown that much because... Oh my god. I'd be freaking out. Maybe. I accidentally made it too thin, but hang on. Let me cook. Make a show elbow command? Oh my god. I think that's closer. Fuck. I keep instinctually erasing. And then I also have to make it a little bit crisper. Expands in the middle and slowly comes together at the ends. I thought it was the opposite, where it kind of like sinks in at the middle. Because that's what I'm seeing. And then now it's saying the complete opposite. Oh my fucking god. Because like the... Okay. Like, look at this. How the individual bone, it starts out and then it goes in. And then now I feel like I'm going Bonko-nista. Jesus Christ. I was like, yeah, that's how that works. And then And then you're like, oh, this is how that works. And I was like, what? And then I look, and that was how it worked the whole time. My brain just loves to gaslight me, I think. That's my interpretation. Bone arm. Bone arm. Yeah, it starts wider. And then the other one is kind of like the flip-flop of that, isn't it? That's really funny. They're like essentially the same shaped bone, but they're just flipped. But this one's gonna be a little bit thinner in this case because it's like warped to be like bent to the other side, you know what I mean? Because of the perspective. That, it's interesting to think about it that way as well. Yeah. Oop. Tried searching bone arm, but I messed a few letters. No! I'm so sorry. Yeah, so this will be like that. And then gets thinner. And then this one will get thicker as it gets to the bottom. But not too thick because this is still in perspective. And we still want to make sure that we stay loyal to that as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh's right. Okay. Okay. I think this is the best I'm gonna get it, honestly. I might fix it up a little later, but here's what we got. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save it just in case. In case I want to like change the layers. But I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Where is it? Yeah. Oh. How do I get there? Okay, wait, boop. I'm trying to find how to save this because it's like... Okay, wait, idea. Okay. I'm just gonna save it there. And then... Okay, I lost it, but that's okay. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do... that. And then I'm gonna do... this. And then that. Hello! Hello, welcome in! Welcome! I hope you guys are having a good night so far. How's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. Hello. So those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Darla. I'm a digital artist. I like to play a lot of indie games. Right now, I am playing nothing. I'm drawing. Brain fart. But, here's what I was gonna do. What I was doing was editing. I was modifying my, my V hand, which is the app that I use to show my hand while I'm drawing. And I'm about to see how it works because you have to restart it in order to do that. But we're gonna check that out. How was your stream? Ooh. Okay, that looks a little funky. We're gonna have to fix it, but that's okay. It's too pink for some reason. I don't know what happened. Why are you blue? This is how it was originally supposed to look. You pie some cogs? You pie some cogs? How did you pie cogs? Because in the texture thing here, it looks normal. It looks fine. But I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna open that up again. Is it, maybe it's because the only thing I could think of is because it's using blending layers. But I don't think that would affect it. Because it's just a PNG. You know? We're gonna erase that. I'm gonna try it one more time. And then maybe I can play around with the settings or something. Perchance. It is still pink. Oh, wait. I know why. I know why. No, not that. Not that. There we go. You even make it at white. Because that was... I made it... This is like the coloring of it. If you make it white, then it doesn't do that. Ha! Ta-da! Look at that! Look at that! Guys, we have our freaking hand thing. Isn't that so cool? We got it! I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wish there was a way to just not have any color on it, but... And this is me with a naked hand. And then this is... I don't understand how you would draw with an oversized sleeve. Because, I mean, I have oversized sleeves, but I just pull them back. And this is what I get. I love the, like, bounce light thing. V-hand is so sick. I know! I love it so much. I'm so excited. And now we can use that for the rest of stream. I accidentally showed something that I wasn't supposed to, but that's okay. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this? Hello. And now I have to have my fluffy hand. I don't want to have my fluffy hand. But honestly, I'm very proud of this. I've retextured one other time, and it was it was something. I mean, I did my I did the emote lab. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it looked like me. Hi Crimson, hi Power. Congrats on the stream streaks, guys. Congratulations. What? The cover up does nothing. What are you covering up? There's nothing to cover up unless I'm in buddy mode, which I will be on Friday. Friday, we're playing Peggle Nights. We're playing Peggle Nights, and I'm going to be... It's Darla Doodles Nights. I'm gonna have my surprise outfit that is extremely obvious what it is, because I am horrible at keeping surprises, but, you know, it's okay. What I do want to do is work on this thing. Is it mechanical pencil? Which one is it? This one. Okay. Is this... Okay. Yeah, so what these are my art fight icons. So, art fight is an art trading competition where you trade art. I have an idea. I'm gonna have this go like this. You trade art of other people's OCs for the month of, I think it's June. And right now, I'm drawing my my characters' profiles. So, like, their profile pictures. So this is the first thing, like, one of the first things that people see. And I'm using a mechanical pencil because I thought that would be fun. And I have sketches done of a few of my OCs. I'm also gonna be drawing myself, not Darkfield, me, myself, and I. Valentine's redeem as a spin punishment. I will think about it. Yeah, we could do that. Is that the size I used for Tony's pen? Oh my god. It was. I made it a lot bigger for this one. Yeah, I'm very excited to actually be able to participate in Art Fight this year. I didn't do much last year. But I'm really gonna lock in this year and it's gonna be awesome. Here's my Art Fight link. I think. Yes! There's my Art Fight. If you'd like to check me out, if you have Art Fight, I would love to check you guys out. I love attacking people on stream. Pretty much all of my attacks are exclusively on stream because that is all I ever have time for. I left the stream for like a minute and I come back to this. Yeah, this is what happens when you leave for more than 30 seconds. If anyone ever leaves for 30 seconds, I just turn into Garfield and it's all your fault. I'm sorry. Venice Art Fight. Yeah, I think it's in June. I want to say it's in June. It lasts for the whole month. It's really great. It's a lot of fun. It's always a great time. People do different kinds of attacks. Like, I've seen people make plushies of other people's OCs. And people will do, like, animations. And we'll do like a mass attack, and we'll include a bunch of people's OCs in one like big music video or like animation meme or something like that. What if I make it so every time you get a free ball, I'll add $1 to a game? That sounds like a great idea. Every time I get a free ball, you add $1 to a pool, and then it becomes a Steam gift card at the end. And then I get to buy a bunch of games, and it'll be awesome. For me. It'll be awesome for me. It will be horrible for your wallet. Okay, let's go gambling! And then every time I lose, you have, Every time I lose, you get to take $1 off. But that. If I get 500 free balls, you have $500 to pick in game. And I'll be a debt for a whole year. Oh god. We could make it so that every time I lose, it takes $1 off and then it evens out. And then if it's a net positive, then you make a gift card. So I don't know how if you can like do custom amounts or if it makes you do like a certain amount. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll not be able to tell you. Right now I'm just just tidying up line art, to be honest, which is weird because it's like all pencil sketchy, but you know, it works. It works. You want it to be like sketchy with intent. You don't wanna just have like a bunch of random lines everywhere, right? Yeah. What if whatever you lose, it's like 2 or 3 off because you get a lot more free balls? What about, okay, I raise you this. What if it's, so if I lose once, it's $1, and then if it's twice in a row in the same level, then it's $2, and then it goes up every time I lose within the same level. But then once I win, it resets, and then like for the next one, like let's say round 1, I do it in 1 try. That's like the other thing. But then if the next time I lose twice, yeah. Deal? Hell yeah. Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Just kidding. I can't tell if this is actually a joke or not. We will find out on Friday, I guess. You're actually more like ovally shape. Hey Red, how's it going? I love when I get to scribble like that, because then it just does this. That's like that. Yeah. Doing great. That's awesome to hear. I'm working on my art fight icons again. I've worked on them a couple times on stream. Mostly because, to be honest, they're not my highest priority because this shit isn't until June. But it's nice to work on. It's nice to work on. Okay, then we're gonna have the gear go down to there. Hi Ray, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good night so far. We are working on some art fight profile pictures for June. Thank you for the head pads. Thank you, thank you. Return from Andy's to Darfield. Yeah, I awaited your return. Did you get me anything? I told you exactly what I wanted. I like the outfit. You made my Darfield outfit? Not outfit, but like, you know what I mean? It's not much of an outfit, but thank you. I'm about to get... What? Why? Don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't get beat up. Why? Do I want to know? I'm so confused. Oh, by your wallet. Okay. You scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Darfield doesn't have an outfit. My fur is my outfit. It's all, like, colorful and stripy. What do you need? Also, I don't think the earrings would show on this side. Not much, anyway. I don't believe. Oh, also for the fishing, it's gonna be a channel point. It's gonna be the fish redeem. If you'd like to do that. It's only 20 points. Okay. I love doing the flip test and then immediately getting humbled. It's not? Oh my god! Has it not been the whole fucking time? No one told me! Oh my god. It's been there the whole stream! Hamburger. Cheese on mine. Oh my god, here you guys go. I'm so sorry. I apologize profusely. Oh my goodness. Okay, also, we get to switch back, and I get to use my brand new arm. I'm so excited, yay. It's good to know that I'm good at, I mean, decently good at retexturing. For no particular reason. Mwah. Ow. Why are you smacking me? What did I do? Not a thing. Now I like Darfield. Man. Too bad. What the fuck? When's the next Isaac? You know, I'm not sure. You know what? I've actually been getting decently better at Isaac, guys. Believe it or not. I know, it's very hard to believe. Hang on, I'll switch back in a second. I just want to finish up this. I wanted to show off my new thing too. I just finished this thing. The arm is holding back the Darfield routine. What? Ah. Oh fuck! Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off? Fuck. Maybe if I press it again. Wait, no! It did it again! Wait, shit. Okay, wait, is that... Okay, fuck. My bad. My hand slipped and I accidentally turned on shield mode. My bad. Okay. So I did it and then Dingo turned it back off and then I pressed it again because I thought I was turning it off, but actually Dingo had already turned it off, so I was turning it back on. Yeah, my bad. Our chat, what do you mean? Oh yeah, I can see it. You guys can't. Womp womp. How about this? I'll have Darfield on for 20 minutes to make up for it. Would that be acceptable? Would that be an acceptable trade? As an apology? I'll have Darfield on for double the time. Because I'm so nice, and I'm so sorry. I do genuinely feel really bad. My finger just like actually slipped because it was one button away from what I have to press to like switch stuff. Like switch between my models. I'm gonna make this more circular. More circular. The other eye I think is okay. This one I want to make... the reason I did make her eyes like this though is her eyes are very light. She's got orbs. She's got orbs for eyes, like for real. And nobody gets to see the truth of the crime. What crime? There was no crime. There is no crime in Ba Sing Se. I don't know what you're talking about. She's got like very light blue orbs, and it's really funny. do like this being how I did her like little eye shines though. I tried that as like a stylistic thing, and I thought it was really cute. Yeah. Ban Darla for deleting our chat. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the button. It was shield mode. I didn't mean to. For context, shield mode is kind of like a panic button, to where like if something were to ever happen, like a hate raid or something like that, I can just press it and it'll pretty much stop it immediately. Like make it so that nobody can chat, so that nothing happens. So it's an important tool to have for sure. But it's like right there, so I accidentally pressed it. That was an oopsie doodles. That was my bad. But yeah, we can move on from it. That Undertale's font is similar to Earthbound because Ness is sans. Do you not know that? Guys, there was a game theory for it and everything. There was a whole game theory for it. No one paid attention. SMH my head. No one paid attention to the game theory. That's why they're so similar. Ban shield mode and nuke France? What? That's crazy, actually. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. This is hard. You have 420 points. Haha, nice. Good job. Proud of you. There we go. It's an alternate universe for Steven Universe, and Sans is an acronym for Steven after not saving. No, it's Sans because his fucking font is Comic Sans. I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's really funny that people make connections to Sans and Steven Universe. It's a very interesting theory. It's a theory for sure. We'll be sure. Steven after not surviving? Oh, is that it? Or not saving? I'm hearing different things now. Ooh. Okay, the hand needs work. Yikes. Wait, what rules did you reread? What? I killed a man with this thumb. My rules? Wait, why? Did you do something wrong? I respect all the rules. I appreciate that. Ugh. That looks a little wonky ponky. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Something, is that okay? I don't know. Boom. 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 Yay. There we go. Yes, soon I get to hear it. Very soon. Okay. I feel a little bit better about that hand now. And then it's just the one necklace. Here we go, we got our little necklace. God, did I know anything about perspective when I first started drawing this? Probably not. I only started drawing this about 2 months ago, by the way. Not too infrequent, not recently. So I am allowed to make fun of myself a little bit. Okay. I think I know the look, like what I was going for, but... Okay. Here we go. Ooh, we do have another ad break coming up very soon. Yeah, that'll just be in another, like, about 3 to 5 minutes or so. What's the lore of this OC? This is actually I'll explain more when we come back from the break. Actually, in about a minute, I lied. What's it called? She was a Minecraft SMP OC I created. I will explain her lore when we get back, but she has this poppy on her head, and whenever she dies, it comes off. But she likes to leave trails of poppies wherever she goes, so that she can find her way, because she's very directionally challenged, does not know where anything is ever, just kind of wanders everywhere, just goes where her friends goes. Very friendly, very nice. Doesn't know much about anything at all ever, so tends to get into some trouble, into some misadventures. And also she has a girlfriend, and they love each other, and it's great, and it's cute, and very sad, and so angsty. But I'll talk more about that when we get back. In just a few minutes. Do not I repeat, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Oh, fuck. I forgot I'm still in this form. God fucking damn it. Anyway. Fuck. Welcome back. Welcome. Hello. I hope you did something to take care of yourselves. I showed up in the art corner. What do you mean? I'm always in the art corner. Wait, what? That's the point. That's the whole point. Is me. No? Am I going crazy? Are we thinking of something else? I remember hearing this song in Castle Crashers. Really? Oh my god, I haven't heard about Castle Crashers in so long. But yeah, so her name is Erica. It used to just be C Darla or just character Darla, like in those Minecraft SMPs. But like once that was done, I wanted to use her as like an actual character, you know? So I gave her an actual name that wasn't just C Darla. Her name is Erica with a C. I love her. She's very fun to play too. I actually have a makeup bag that's painted to look like her. Like it has like her old design. It had like the shirt and stuff. And she's basically you. Love that. Welcome back, Mr. Gaming Guest over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. I hope you did something to take care of yourself. You better have. It's only a little bit of threat. I'm gonna move this over here. A little more in the center. Yeah. You described me perfectly when you described her. You leave a trail of flowers wherever you go. Pack it up, pack it up. I'm just kidding. But yeah, the reason she has a poppy on her head is we had like mods and stuff, right? And we had a mod where you could like put you could mess around with the armor slots and stuff and put different things in different slots. And I was just messing around and I put like a flower in the slot. I put a poppy in the slot and then it just showed up on my head and I was like, what the fuck? So that was really funny. And then the rest is history. Oh, it looks more like a rose, but it's okay. I'm gonna kind of make it seem like I am drawing more than I am in that regard with the flower, but because I don't want to mess with the with like the centering of it. There we go. I think that's good. I think we're doing pretty okay. Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I listened to this song, I'd have 40 nickels, which is way less than I should. Just listen to it on repeat. Duh. But yeah, that's Erica. And she has no last name because I didn't give her one. I made her an amnesiac because I didn't want to come up with her backstory. And then I made it up as I went. Really? To my knowledge, she's the only character, because the lore had to do with like everyone being sucked in to like the world from like different times and places and stuff. And then mine was the closest to modern as we got, because some people were from like the future and some were from like a past, and I was most grounded in our present as we see it. Erica Ghosty. I think I might have given her a last name at one point, I don't remember. But I was also very new to creating OCs, because I am not one who makes characters a lot. Like, I design character concepts, but I don't, like, make characters, you know? Minus the occasional, like, D&D OC. Emphasis on occasional. Like, it just was not something I did. So I was obviously kind of out of practice. Ooh, fuck. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I had it right. Okay. I'm gonna make it like this. Oh, no, fuck.
Chat, I'm going to say Darla's full name, alright, breath in. Her first name is Darla and her last name is Doodles.
That's actually crazy. Can I get a slash ban on ya girl Char? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, because I want them to look more like icons. So I am gonna make them bigger. Next up is Pandora. I love Pandora. She's amazing and I love her. I don't have my reference at the moment, so I gotta grab it. Beep. Boop. Where is she? Dude, I have so many. I have so much. I literally. I have so much stuff for Pandora that I have a whole thing. Like, I have a folder for D&D, right? And then I have, like, folders for different campaigns. I have a folder that's just called Pandora stuff, and it's just all Pandora stuff, and it's amazing, and I love it. Though I do have an art fight folder, and I think that's where my new Pandora reference is. Because I made a new one. Either that, or I just forgot to categorize it. I think that's what happened. Yeah. I forgot to categorize it. And I will show you guys this. If I can get it over here. What the fuck? Why can't I make it? There we go. Here's what my reference looks like. I'm very proud of it. I feel like I like invented a style just for this reference. In terms of like the face. And I made her very muscly, which was my original goal. And I just... When I first made her, I didn't have the drawing ability to make what I envisioned. And I drew this braid all on my own. Also, I think it's been over 20 minutes. Possibly well over 20 minutes. But I'm just so nice. But yeah, this is Pandora. She is my D&D character. My first, like, my first big D&D character, I guess. What the fuck? Guys. I want to use my chibi. I want to use my hand. I want to use my new hand. Now that I have an idea of how big I want this, like we're at, you know what I mean? Maybe like that, so it's more centered. Yeah, there we go. I need to, like... to make sure they're like around the same size. I think it could stand to be a little bit bigger, but I don't know. It's frustrating not being able to tell. Hang on. Fuck. That's even harder to see, actually. Maybe red. Okay, red's a little easier to see, I guess, than green. Top of the head would be there, the neck would be there. I think it's about right. I'm gonna say it's about right. It's a shame a lot of it gets cut off, but I think it's fine. I don't think it matters too much. And this one was the closest to done. I made you a cute giant head thing. Giant head thing? Who you calling a giant head thing? What the fuck? You don't just call people giant head thing. It's fucked up. Freaked up. And now my brain needs to decipher what the fuck is going on with this hair. My most difficult challenge yet. Okay. Okay. This is gonna look so good. Trust. My source is trust me, bro. I like how it makes the edges like sharp occasionally. It's so cool. It gives you like this crisp edge, but you don't need to do that all the time. It is kind of difficult to tell when it does that, but... Hell yeah. One of the mods added backpack with upgrades, and one of the upgrades added a jukebox everywhere when I had the scene playing. That's so fire. That's so cool. This would be a nice song to hear when you're like fighting bitches. And I also gave her rectangular pupils because I thought it was cool at the time. I still think it's cool. there was no particular reason. I just wanted to be, I wanted her to be special, and I wanted her to know it. So I gave her white rectangular pupils. Because I thought that was the coolest thing I could think of at the time. You were the SMP trader? That's real. If I pay for it, would you allow a modded Minecraft server? Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that'd be awesome! Man, I've wanted to do a Minecraft server for so long. It is so expensive. Well, I don't know about so expensive. I haven't... Not entirely sure off the top of my head, but I recall it being a lot. I was thinking of having it be, like, a throne thing. Where I can be like, oh, fund the Minecraft server for a month or something like that. But that's kind of unreliable when that's like the only way you can get it to work. I'm going to see. But if you can't, absolutely no pressure at all. I do not want to pressure you. It's hard to make her like looking at the camera. I might need to, maybe the part of the problem is needing to move the eye in. Okay. And then I'll try it again. Okay, that's better, I think. The annoying part is I can make the little dots go away, but I can't make this shit go away, so I can't see. Like, I don't know. Can't see how it looks put together. Did I mess it up again? I might have. So when I look on this side, it needs to be tilted, and then when I do it on the other side, it doesn't. Also gonna be like a full survival world and no creative mode or cheating allowed. Truth be told, I would want there to be creative mode for like a couple days because I hate building in survival. I want everything to look pretty. I'd want to give us a couple of days to make everything look pretty and then we can turn on survival, but no like collecting unnecessary we'd have a rule against like collecting unnecessary items or like giving yourself an advantage and stuff like that. But I don't want to keep having to like go hunting for different kinds of wood to make shit look pretty. Ooh, solution. I think we got it. Actually, you know what I could have just done? This is the only way I can do it without it really annoying me. I think that's it. I think we got it. There we go. Yeah. Do like a weak creative mode. Yeah. We could do like a weak creative mode. But it can only be used for like building materials. Just for like making stuff look pretty. No giving yourself armor, weapons, anything like that. That sort of thing. Just the basic stuff. I'm sure it won't be a problem at all, though. I spent a while on the eye. That was a long time. More than I care to admit. Oh shit. Oop. The only reason I'm skipping is because the lyrics distract me. And also, that's more like, I think it's more likely to get copyrighted. That's just me. That's just purely a theory. Hi, Hyper! Hello, hello! How's it going? I hope you're having a good night so far. Hyper! Ooh, that was a good one. I kinda like it. I just make it so you have to just build your house and make your house look good. Like, you're not allowed to have stuff that could give you... Yeah, that... just the basic stuff. And I think when you, like, make Minecraft servers and stuff, the administrators are able to, like, see people's inventories and stuff, right? So it'd be pretty easy to, like, enforce. Also, I don't think any of us would try and do that. In terms of, like, giving ourselves an unfair advantage. I trust us. I'll add that later. I'll also add that later. That's a plugin. Oh, it's a plugin! Interesting. Okay. And then the chain I'm gonna add as a brush later. And I did make them a little more upturned. And she's got a cuff. Which, fun fact, I have a cuff very similar to this, which is what inspired it. Kind of. It's smaller, but I don't have it anymore. I lost it, and it makes me really sad, because it made me feel so cool. It made me feel like the shit and the bomb, and it was great. That's supposed to be an ear. I'm just gonna not show the ear. You know what? You know why? Because I'm the artist. You know that meme where it's like, oh, I could do that. You know why? Why? Because I'm the president. Maybe add it to the throne? I wouldn't know how much it would be. Also, I don't know if I could ask that of you guys. I will say, in terms of like stuff for stream, if I had to choose what gets funded first, I'd prefer the hand cam because I could do so much with that hand cam. Just in terms of choosing what to prioritize. Not that I would be ungrateful if anyone got anything for me at all. That is not the case. Like a yearly server that could fit 100. Jesus Christ! I don't think we would need that many. I don't think we would need nearly that many. Maybe like 20. Thank you, Hyper. I appreciate you. Okay. What about 30? 30 would be good. I don't know what the numbers are. If it's like by tens or like what the increments are. That was just a number I like threw out there. Also, this is called a devil die. It allowed me to change, I believe it was any roll. It was either any nat 1 or any roll in general, or any failure into a success, or like any nat 1 into a nat 20. Or something like that. But in exchange, the next nat 20 that I got would be a nat 1 automatically. So I almost never used it, which is really funny because like me, Darla, I have a rough time. I have a rough time with that, you know? And that it's a scary thing to do. I used it like a couple times, but it is a very integral part of Pandora's character. It also took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize that I had fancy footwork. And there was another one that I, like, almost never used. I just was not good at reading my character sheet. I'm gonna be so honest. $3.45? I'll think about it, because personally, I don't have the funds for that. And I don't know how, like, often something like that would be used. But it's good to know that that's something that people want. Oh, you're the... Bro, what? Wait, you were serious? I don't want you to feel obligated to at all. If you do not have the funds to, you do not have to at all. Just let me know when you do that. If you want to, you don't have to. I would love to organize, like, an event for that. For, like, the opening of it. Like, a stream for it. At least. And we can figure out, like, the mods and stuff. It'll be a few of us for sure. Oh my god. Take your sweet time. Take your time. No pressure at all. Oh shit. Oh my god, it was like that song, but not! It's like that song, but not! Also, it has been 20 minutes. I gave you guys 20 minutes because I'm so nice. Because I may be funding it, but I want it to feel like your server. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot. I have a few mods in mind from my time in the SVA SMP, because that was really awesome, and it had some really great mods that I just loved. Besides the obvious, like, proximity chat. There was this one, I forgot what it was called, but it's I think it was a transmutation table where you put stuff, like, you create like recipes for it. Essentially, you have it like discover things, and then after that you kind of like save the recipe for it, and everything has a value. So then if you can convert, like, alchemically almost, you can convert things into other things. So like if you needed wood, you could get a bunch of stuff that's like of an equal or lesser value and then convert it into the wood that you need. So you don't have to worry about like crafting all the time. It was really helpful when I needed a certain kind of wood and it was like on the other side of the map. So I just like got the recipe for that wood. So then I would have one kind of wood and then I could just convert it into the other kind of wood without having to worry. That saved my freaking life when it came to building. Because it made things so much easier. I would definitely want something like that again. And you can have it in a table, and you can also have it as like a pocket edition, like a portable one. It was cool. Ooh, the backpack mod, yeah. They can one-shot you with full. Holy fuck! Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want it to be like hardcore or anything like that. It would be fairly like peaceful. Minus the occasional silly, goofy, fun event, if we so desire. And obviously I'd want to beat the game. Because I've never actually like beat the game before. Like for real. I've never beat the Ender Dragon. Or like gone to the end before. So I definitely want to do that. That'd be fun. Oh, jeez. See, that sounds funkonista. But, I mean, slay, I guess. No. Shit, I already messed it up. That's the arm. That I don't even need to see, but that's okay. Okay. Trying to see like how I did my braid before, because it looks so good. Okay. I have to ban an upgrade because it can only be made with a dragon egg, and I don't want to have the Ender Dragon respawn like 800 times. Oh, damn! What kind of thing is that? What could you possibly need a dragon egg for? I can't even imagine. I can't even begin to imagine. Okay. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Forgot about this part. Yay, hair! And then, honestly, those ruffles and shit, I'm going to do later. Because that, I can very easily use a brush for, so. No! And then this is like that, and then like that. I don't know what the fuck is it. Okay. It teleports your backpack to you instantly. Wait, is that bad? Okay, another unpopular opinion. I like keep inventory. I think keep inventory is great. I prefer it to the headache of going back to find your shit. Especially if it's like let's say I'm in a cave or something and then I die and then I'm like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to have to like go back into the cave and then die like another 1,000,000 times to get my shit back. You know? So I'm taking the easy way out anytime I can get. That's whack. Full freak you. Keep inventory means there's no consequence. Does there have to be? Does there have to be a consequence? Sometimes it's just about the love of the game. It's just about like having fun, you know? I do like grave style mods that means stuff doesn't despawn. That I did have during the SVA SMP. That was really great. That was really cool. Still, I stand by my take. I stand by my take. Okay. The upgrade that adds 146 time items in stack. Wait, so we're not getting bigger stacks? Do we not want big stacks? Big stacks of these nuts. Oh! Big stacks of these nuts. Let's go. I feel like the braid is too small. I'm gonna be so honest. It's not taking up enough room. Because her braid is supposed to be like huge. It's still a game. Well, yeah. The hard part is when you like go back to spawn and stuff. You don't need to lose all your shit. I worked really hard to get that. You know what? We can find a mod where keep inventory can be optional, and everyone else can have keep inventory on, and you can turn it off and make things hard for yourself, and everyone can be happy, and you can be crazy, but like you can do that yourself, so you know it's fine. What's that sound? You still gotta get your stuff, and there's still consequence without losing all your stuff. But like if you die again, then you lose your stuff for real. Like what if I'm in the middle of what if I'm in the Nether, and I accidentally went there, and then I just like fucking die, and then I'm like, oh shit, and so then I gotta go get my stuff back. And then I gotta go all the way back in there again. But I don't want to go to the nether. So then I just have to, like, go through all this shit that I don't want to have to deal with. Most grave mods stay even if you die twice. But what happens if you get items that second time around? Are there 2 graves and you have to go to both of them?
Hi, I'm new here. Is this the Darla who doodles?
This is the Darla who doodles. I'm actually just finishing up this one before we call it for tonight. 'Cause my hand is hurting. And repeated stress injury is real. I don't like grave mods because of void and lava. Yeah, what happens if you die? What happens if you, like, just jump? Or, like, if you die in lava? Like, if you jump in a pool of lava, what then? You know, what then? Okay. So far, we got Pandora and we got Erica. And I'm very excited. I think they're super cute. I love them. I might make Pandora a little bit eager. Just because I'm flipping between them. Okay, I like it. And then we also have the me one, but that's gonna be a later thing. And then we have Tony. I'm gonna have to make this one a lot more cropped. Like that. I think. Like, match everybody else. And I'm going to attempt to get the eyes to be centered. Okay. Here's my attempt. Drippy makeup. Yeah! You got drippy makeup! What the fuck? Okay. Maybe like a little more... Looks like low-key cross-eyed, but... I need this girl to ruin me. She will. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It will happen. No, I feel like it looks pretty centered. Okay. And this is Tony. And then we also have one for Daisy, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But they will all be available to draw on my art fight. All their references and stuff will be there. Though if you ever want to draw any of my OCs, literally ask me for a reference, if like in the Discord or like whatever. I will give you any reference you need. If you would like to draw any of my characters at all, you can use the same hashtag. You can still use Darla Doodlings. But yeah, and this is what we got done today as well. I'm very proud of it. I love the like pink, the little like bounce light I added. This is so cool. You guys are going to love my little announcement next week. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna keep teasing it throughout the week to see if you guys guess what it will be. And you'll be able to see it even better on Sunday during my doodle dialogues. I wonder why it's called art fight if the artists at the end don't end up in a ring. Because they, you fight, you attack by drawing other people's OCs. And the amount of points you get depends on the complexity of your piece. So that's how you quote unquote fight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I had a lot of fun. It was really, I had a really great time. I love doodling with you guys. But yeah, we are going to find someone to raid. You made a 3DS theme? Yes! Yes! That was really cool. I wish I could put that on my 3DS. hypothetically, I should be able to. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, if you guys would like to check out my socials, those are right here. You watch anime? Yes, I do. I love watching anime. It's really great. I love it a lot. You have to have it modded. I don't know how to mod, so I will perhaps figure it out. But it's really scary, so it might take me a little bit though. But I am the most active on Twitter if you'd like to check me out over there. And we do have a community Discord. We have a really cool server tag, and we do weekly movie nights. Barring any like unavailabilities or anything like that, we should be doing a double feature of not the Hunger Games. I've just been really thinking about the Hunger Games of FNAF 1 and 2, which is really exciting. Do you need me to send you like a video would be helpful, yeah. What's it called? But yeah. Here is our rating message. If you'd like to copy that. Oh, and last thing, those of you who are on YouTube, I am on Twitch. And those of you who are on Twitch, I'm on YouTube. It's right here. It's right here. My 3DS model. It's the limited edition SNES one, the purple and gray one. It's that one. I'm subbed to both. Hell yeah. We just hit 450 subscribers over on YouTube, which is really great. I'm so excited. Very, very hyped about that. But yeah, expect more stuff over there. And if you like my art, if you like really anything on the screen, I drew all of it. I drew my own VTuber model, I drew my own logo, my emotes, all that fun stuff. If you would like to commission me for anything, I also do character designs, all that fun stuff. My VGen is right there. It has my portfolio, all that fun stuff. And yeah, we are going to raid... We're gonna raid Sane. We're gonna check out Sane today. They are... I'm not sure what they're doing, but it looks neat. It's something retro related. But yeah, those of you who are new and are just stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for taking a chance on me. I hope to see you again sometime. And those of you who are returning, thank you for continuing to hang out with me. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. It does. It really does. Our next stream is gonna be Friday. We're gonna be doing Peggle nights with, you guessed it, the bunny girl model. That's crazy. With a punishment wheel, which is really insane. Sunday, we are going to be doing our 12th episode of the Doodle Dialogues. If you'd like to hang out over there sometime. But yeah, I will see you guys Friday for Peggle. And yeah, bunny boobles. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, I will see you guys Friday. Take care of yourselves. Go to bed if it's late for you, because it is late for me. And I will see you when I see ya. Bye-bye!
Six seven six 7676 76 76 76 76 76 7 boober.